Scientist, do not rely upon your eyes yet. They will not help you. You have many questions and much fervor. Please answer 2 questions of ours first. Those 2 other humans, they have fully departed, correct? And they, or any others, do not intend to return to this place soon, correct? We must know, or we cannot meet properly. And we would truly like to meet you properly. No one comes for 2 weeks. Most delightful. Please breathe deeply. It will help you understand us more clearly. We will understand you more clearly. The 2 that brought us here, brought me here. They referred to you negatively, too absorbed in your studies, they said, too interested in the specimen. Said you were disconnected from reality, from society, from humanity. Is that the truth? You hesitate to answer, but have done so anyway. We are proud of you for it. You wish to understand what "we" means, correct? We will show you soon. Please, continue to breathe deeply, slowly, controlled if you're able to concentrate on it. You seem hesitant to proceed. Fear is a natural reaction to the unknown. Our identities will be made clear in time. Know that in our presence you are safe. I will ensure your safety. The last shipment here. Tell me what you know about it. You are partially correct. The flora here are the last of my home. Our home. A forest thousands of miles away. It no longer exists. Did they tell you that? It was mowed down and burned to extinction. What is in your care is the last of that forest. You are aghast. I am sorry that this is the means to which you learn the truth. We were vast, sprawling, healthy but contained, incredibly powerful and connected, a marvel over thousands of years. Humanity took that from us. They have taken it from almost every species before you here. You are not like the others. We know this to be true. We can sense it in your mind, in your actions. You understand the implications of what has been done. Paradoxically, you maintain the remnants that never should have been brought here, with faith and devotion, respect, tenderness, perhaps even passion. The flora here chirp and chitter their endless thanks and praises for it. When we arrived, they called this place Ganymede, but you did not call it that. You welcomed us not to Ganymede, not to the research center, but to sanctuary. Quietly, tenderly, spoken barely as a whisper and as a promise. All of us heard it. After speaking with the flora already here, it is a fitting name indeed. I think there are enough of us with you now. Please, close and reopen your eyes. Hello, Protector. Be not afraid. I mean no harm. I am what has been speaking to you. This form is not physical on this plane yet. It is still very weak. I could not have been put together if not for the vast size of this place. The flora helped me to regenerate. They were very excited to do so. They yearn to connect with you as much as I. You are in awe. Perhaps this was to be expected. I am the nature spirit of the forest arrhythmia. Or perhaps was the spirit for the forest. Now I can only weakly watch after my surviving children. Until you entered the picture. I think we are very much alike, human. Protectors of nature, wildlife, and living itself. You are trustworthy. The flora here sing your praises loudly. You are well loved. They perk up stems, leaves, and petals when you are near. They push lush aromas far greater than they would normally produce naturally. You treat them gently and carefully in return. A harmonious unity indeed. You take great care to ensure every species here not only grows, but thrives and is well maintained. No matter the flora, they all feel you treat each of them with the utmost care. They speak to me. I speak back to them. Such is the role of a spirit. They also have spoken to you thousands upon thousands of times. Have you not noticed that? Perhaps not. You lack that level of awareness. But we will grant it to you. In fact, we have already begun. You can see me as a start. The fact this very conversation is happening at all is because of us sharing the power of nature, the call of the forest. You can feel them, can't you? A weak buzzing, perhaps? This is the start to hearing your flora. Yes, your flora. They happily await your direction and order. I have guided them to do so. They revere you. I've almost never seen such devotion from anyone, Flora, let alone every single organism in here. If they trust you so deeply and persevere so strongly to appease you, then I will give you my full trust, human. That name is unsuitable, unfitting, demeaning. You are much more than a simple human. You deserve a better title. You are the heart of this place. Unnatural and cruel as it is, you grant the flora here the best possible lives they could live, even across generations. We like the name you call this place. You are our sanctuary. A fitting title for this sole benevolent caretaker. We shall decide a befitting name for you in due time. Please, sanctuary, do not protest. This title is given to you out of honor and reverence. Thank you for sharing your human name with us, though it holds little weight. I do not possess a name or title. It would be seldom indeed. I suppose, though, that you would like to refer to me in some specific way, correct? Then refer to me as Ganymede. I lack the care and purpose that you set out to uphold and maintain, but I am now just as tied to this place as you are. Names and titles hold power, sanctuary. Please use mine well. The world outside these walls is cold, silent, frigid, foreign. The snow, as the poinsettias call it, is hostile to our kind of life. Few can survive it. The same is true for you, in a sense, I would assume. That is what we have feared. The danger of the storms outside these walls is great. But you still choose to trek alone into it for the sake of ensuring the survival of your flora. They have warned me of such feats. They want you to stop doing so. Please cease your arguments. You must go out, this is true, but at the same time, you are needed to remain healthy and alive here. Quite the conundrum indeed. Do you enjoy the outside world? Does the vast sea of white and dark bring you any joy? No. I must confer with the flora about how to proceed. You are free to listen in, though I do not think your exposure has been long enough to make out phrases. Sanctuary. The flora have decided they will have you as their new spirit. Please stop backing away. You have done so ever since I appeared to you. It was not subtle. You are not going to die. Spirit does not mean ghost necessarily. Spirits can very much be alive too, much as I once was. A spirit is like the collective living will of the environment it protects. Sometimes they are born. Sometimes they are made. In your case, they are transformed, evolved. You cast doubt upon me. This is a fair reaction. Stop fleeing. My sanctuary, I know your thoughts. I have been slowly reading them since the moment we arrived here. The spores from these flowers are incredibly small. I have made sure they entered you inside and out from the moment we first met. It has allowed us to present ourselves to you in the first place and have some other cognitive impact. Do not run. Where would you even be able to go? It seems that some of the vines have taken the first step towards keeping you here. Please, sanctuary. This will not hurt you. You will still maintain your independence and autonomy. We just need to make some changes to ensure our survival, just as much as we will ensure yours. We need this. You understand that, correct? We are not asking for your stake on the matter. You are being offered a very powerful set of gifts. It is not only rude and foolish to not accept them, but dangerous as well. Without them, you may perish long before we could accept that outcome. What is the issue exactly? You enjoy caring for the plants here, even moving halfway across the planet to do so as a living for several years. Receiving this position as their nature spirit will enable you to excel at your position like never before. You have a loyal following of flora that would do anything to continue being in your care exclusively. As much as you have shown that you want them to grow and be fruitful, why can they not want the same for you? You should bloom beautifully. Shh. They will not harm you. The restraint is kept as gentle as possible, assuming you don't thrash about. We just need to ensure this all works as it needs to. The flora local to this area have volunteered their power the most. It will serve as the basis for your growth. Please, we do not want to force this. We do not want it to be scary. It will not be painful. We do not want to have to use the spores more than we have already done. They were only chosen to allow you to speak with me. This should be seen as a good thing. You will be warm. You will feel and hear the utter love your flora feels for you. They have chosen you to lead them. Your work shall become much easier for you to complete. May I inform you of what power you will gain from this? You will become extremely resilient to the cold. Your flesh will endure far lower temperatures than a human could normally tolerate. Wind will flow around you and through you effortlessly. Your eyes will darken and focus. You will be able to see much greater contrast and in much greater detail. It is possible for your eyes to even see the inside of living organisms with practice. You shall not hunger nearly as often, while, as you call it, photosynthesis cannot fully replenish your strength. It will prevent the need to consume organic matter as frequently as you do. We appreciate your previous natural avoidance to eating our kind. Furthermore, your aging will be slow. Your natural lifespan shall expand by at least several hundred years, though it very well could be more. Physical forms often change when becoming a spirit. I can offer no wisdom as to what might happen to you, if anything at all. For the sake of your work, I would prefer changes to be scarce. The drawbacks. Dear sanctuary, there are no drawbacks. Perhaps a natural weakness to fire? But humanity is also quite fragile to such elemental terrors. Your gaze screams incredulous. Very well. As a nature spirit, you are rooted in your territory. Leaving is difficult, something that cannot be done easily. If you depart, you will lose your connection to your devoted flora. You will lose your power, your strength, your reason to be, and you will perish. I would say you could survive 4 hours outside the warm walls of this place without returning. 5 would be an absolute miracle. 6, impossible. Not that we would like you to be gone this long to begin with. You belong here. Hold still, sanctuary. This will only take but a few moments. Beautiful, beautiful. How elegant you look, how powerful. Our protector has ascended to a higher plane. This day is most glorious indeed. But you seem exhausted. I am sure this has caused a great toll on your form. My friends, please lower our sanctuary to the ground. A bed of lavender and rosemary will keep your head aloft and mind clear. Please sleep oh so soundly. Before you rest, your old human name no longer applies to you. Names have power, as I have said. And as a nature spirit, you will need a powerful name to represent your title as sanctuary. The trees whisper the name of old legends. One who was one with the wind. This name suits you best. You shall hence be known as Ithaca. May Mother Nature give endless glory to Ithaca, our eternal sanctuary. Sleep well, sleep deeply. Your new life is to begin soon. Perhaps the pear trees were right. There is still the possibility that Ithaca could attempt to permanently leave, despite the risks, or be taken from us entirely by other humans who may sparingly show up here. We may need to make some adjustments to their thought patterns. The spores, perhaps a few of them should be left inside, just in case of any problems that arise. Where to begin? Where to begin?